QBs. Justin wanted to know, why do Ohio State QBs fail in the NFL?
Can I start it off?
Absolutely. I recommend it. I have nothing to say.
First of all, so is that your popcorn?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
He wants to try to tell me this wasn't planned and staged. Okay, yeah, all right. First of all, Ohio State runs a system. I mean, you could say that that's a system. Clearly, C.J. Stroud now, for example, is told where the ball is supposed to go. He struggles with second, third, and fourth reads. He struggles with improvising. A lot of our other quarterbacks, or a lot of Ohio State's quarterbacks in the past, didn't struggle so much with improvising and doing different things. Ohio State quarterbacks typically in the past rely a lot on running. Running doesn't really translate well in the NFL for sure. Your boy Lamar Jackson is an exception to that. I also don't think Ohio State quarterbacks really get a fair shot. Troy Smith, Heisman Trophy winner, his career ended with 8 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. Where on earth does a quarterback's career end with 8 touchdowns and 5 interceptions? You got guys like Nathan Peterman,
five in
a game before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure he's still on a roster. Whereas, you got Braxton Miller. He never even got it. It was a wrap. He never quarterback. He was one of the most dynamic college quarterbacks we've ever seen. One of the most dynamic quarterbacks we've ever seen. He never even got a chance at quarterback. I don't think Terrell Pryor was that bad. I think it's just a stigma behind black quarterbacks that you have to be Lamar Jackson. You have to be Russell Wilson. You have to be incredible in order for a team to even, get behind you and ride it like that. You look at JT Barrett. He's never taken any snaps. Like, he's never taken a professional snap, to my knowledge. I mean, what opportunity is there to succeed with those chances?
And can you speak on 2 other ones, though, for me? Just curious, your opinion on that. Cordell Jones, and then the late Dwayne Haskins.
Dwayne Haskins was more obsessed with being in the NFL than actually being good, from what I see. Rest in peace. I'm going to speak honestly at all times. Dwayne Haskins was more interested in being in the NFL than working on his game. I don't feel like, even then, was he ever given the keys without, something on his neck. I feel like all African-American quarterbacks are always, if they do get the opportunity, it's a short leash.
Very short.
And I think that wears on a mind. That wears on a brain. It's harder to play when, if you know that you make 2 interceptions, you're going to get pulled. It's a lot harder than, somebody like, say, Joe Burrow, for example. He threw 4 interceptions first game of the season. And he fumbled, I believe. But he knows that job is his. Dwayne Haskins in his second year, you throw 4 interceptions in the first half of the first game of the season, you might not ever see the field again. And he threw like 50-some touchdowns, his last year at Ohio State. But for some reason, that leash is just shorter. I think they know that. And there we have it. Also, my second part to that is, I think Ohio State also gets that stigma of not producing NFL quarterbacks. Think about it. What schools are just putting out numerous effective NFL quarterbacks? I can't think of any. Alabama has Tua and Jalen Hurts now. Just before this season started, their jobs were on the line. People didn't think that those 2 quarterbacks were even going to remain the starters in those cities. So it's like,
you expect Mac Jones to be good?
No. He just said you just said NFL quarterbacks, right?
Right.
Okay.
I was just kind of basing that into the root of the question itself.
Oh no! I just no.
Yeah. So I just think it's it's always Ohio State quarterbacks aren't good or they're not. But what school just consistently has a track record of just producing Aaron Rodgers went to Cal. I mean, if we start to name all these quarterbacks that are greats in our league, where they came from, I can't really find a consistency. Tom Brady went to Michigan. What quarterbacks have they put out since Tom Brady at Michigan wasn't even that great.
Split time.
No school just puts out consistently successful NFL quarterbacks.
And to piggyback off of that,
unless y'all have something.